And now to the latest developments on the ambush of two National Guard soldiers in D.C. Staff Sergeant Andrew Wolf is still in critical condition this morning, and Specialist Sarah Beckstrom died from her injuries on Thanksgiving. Both West Virginia Guardsmen were honored by their communities over the weekend. President Trump speaking about the victims Sunday aboard Air Force One.
I have spoken to both families. Well, I mean, I can give you an update. They're devastated. Does that make sense to you? Of course. They're devastated. One is no longer with us, and Andrew is fighting for his life. And his parents are unbelievably great people, highly religious people, and they're praying, and they want everybody to pray for Andrew.
And we are also learning more about the suspect, Rahmanullah Lakanwal. New emails obtained by the Associated Press indicate the Afghan national had been struggling with long stretches of isolation, struggling to maintain a job, and sudden weeks-long road trips. The AP reports a community advocate was so concerned about Lakanwal becoming suicidal that he reached out to a refugee organization to help. Investigators are still working to pin down a motive in this case.
And this morning, fallout from that deadly ambush is growing. The federal government has halted asylum decisions nationwide. Straight out live to 7 News reporter John Gonzalez downtown to explain, John, what exactly that means going forward.
Yeah, Adam, good morning. We're live here at Farragut Square, just feet from where this attack unfolded last Wednesday, right outside of the metro station. It's dark over there, but you can see there is a growing makeshift memorial for the military victims, and the impact is being felt far beyond this downtown block. This morning, the U.S. government has stopped all asylum decisions indefinitely, a direct response to the shooting that left one Guard member dead and another fighting for his life. West Virginia Guardsman 24-year-old Andrew Wolf remains in critical condition over at Washington Hospital Center. The accused shooter, Rahmanullah Lakanwal, drove across the country from Washington State last week, and he came here to the United States under Operation Allies Welcome, a Biden-era program that resettled thousands of Afghans who aided U.S. forces. Now, this morning, the director of U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services says all asylum decisions are paused until vetting procedures are fully reviewed. President Trump says he plans to permanently pause migration from third world countries, calling the D.C. shooting proof the system is broken.
I want to be very clear what the judge and everyone has reported here. Somebody drove across the country, came to Washington, D.C. to attack America. And that person will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. These young people should be at home in West Virginia with their families.
And this morning, federal agencies confirmed the attack is being investigated as a potential terrorist act. Lakanwal now faces first-degree murder charges. Reporting live, John Gonzalez, 7 News.
John, thank you. And 7 News has been staying on top of this story since it broke last Wednesday. Scan the QR code on your screen to stay up to date on the latest details about the National Guard shooting and the fallout from it. And that'll take you to our homepage where you can find all of our coverage. Well, we are following the latest developments on that ambush that killed one National Guard soldier and wounded another in D.C. just the day before Thanksgiving. Sergeant Andrew Wolf is still in critical condition. This morning, Specialist Sarah Beckstrom died from her injuries on Thursday. President Trump says that he has spoken with both of their families and invited them to the White House. And right now, a makeshift memorial in honor of the two National Guardsmen is growing. It is at 17th and I. That's where they were shot. People have left flowers there and flags and also notes in honor of Beckstrom and Wolf.
It's important to pay tribute to Sarah and all of these amazing men who are out here protecting us.
It feels important to be here to commemorate a 20-year-old who passed away.
The now faces a first-degree murder charge. Prosecutors have said that they will seek the death penalty.
So this shooting is now prompting a sweeping review of America's immigration system. Green cards from nearly 20 countries are under federal scrutiny. 7 News reporter John Gonzalez live downtown with the latest on the Trump administration's next steps. John, good morning.
Adam, good morning. And the consequences of Wednesday's brutal targeted attack here downtown are reaching far beyond the district this morning. The Department of Homeland Security confirms it is re-examining every green card issued to people from 19, quote, high-risk countries. Here are all of them on your screen. Take a look, including Afghanistan, Somalia, Iran, and Venezuela. That full-scale review was ordered directly by President Trump. The move comes after prosecutors upgraded charges against the accused gunman to first-degree murder. Immigration attorneys this morning are warning that revocation letters and a new evidence request could come without much notice. The administration is also signaling broader action, including restricting benefits for undocumented immigrants and what the president calls removing foreign nationals deemed security risks.
It's not enough anymore to just have your green card. Get your records, get your applications, what documents were submitted for you to get a green card, all that stuff, because should you ever be notified that there's an intent to revoke or there's a request for further evidence, which can happen post-adjudication, we need to have that information to be able to properly respond.
This is how they come in. This is how they're standing on top of each other, and that's an airplane. There was no vetting or anything. They came in unvetted. And we have a lot of others in this country. We're going to get them out.
For families across our region where more than 13% of residents are foreign-born, this could bring months of uncertainty. DHS saying more guidance is coming, but this morning there is no timeline on when this review will end. Reporting live, John Gonzalez, 7 News.
Now, of course, 7 News has been on top of this story since it broke last Wednesday. Scan the QR code there on your screen to stay up to date on the latest details about the National Guard shooting and the fallout from it. That'll take you to our homepage where you can find all